Dear thrill-seekers and lovers of the macabre, you're about to enter a realm where the ordinary dissolves and the extraordinary takes hold. Welcome to Metamorphosis, Flesh and Fear, a tale that will grip your imagination, knot your stomach, and keep you wide awake in the dead of night. So fasten your seatbelts, extinguish the lights, and prepare for a descent into a world where reality and nightmare collide. The story's about to unfold, and you, my friends, are in for a ride you won't soon forget. In the forgotten woods of Ebonshire, the quiet town of Ravenscroft lay nestled. The townspeople gazed skyward, their faces illuminated by the ethereal glow of a meteor shower. Unknown to them, those streaking fireballs carried an unspeakable terror, a darkness that would soon weave its way into the fabric of their lives. Amid the celestial spectacle, Emily Hastings returned to Ravenscroft to care for her father, a frail figure who was once the town's physician. Shadows moved with an unnatural life. Whispers carried by the wind sent shivers down spines, and in the dead of night, faces appeared at windows only to vanish when met with a second glance. Emily's skepticism collided with chilling reality when her childhood friend Jacob showed her his distorted hand, fingers elongated like tendrils seeking to grasp the unknown. Panic rippled through the town as more townspeople exhibited aberrant changes, limbs elongating, skin warping into grotesque textures, and eyes betraying a glint of terror. Rumors spread like wildfire. Some whispered about an age-old curse awakened by the meteor shower, while others believed it was a government experiment gone awry. Emily, haunted by the distorted visages of her neighbors, embarked on a quest for truth. Guided by her father's journals, she assembled an unlikely group: Dr. Victor Halsey, a skeptical scientist; Selene Morgenstern, a reclusive occultist; and Richard Blackwood, a survivor of the first wave of transformations. Together, they confronted an ancient truth buried within the town's archives. They unearthed stories of the Flesh Weaver, an entity whispered about in hushed tones. According to legend, it fed on humanity's deepest fears and desires, distorting reality to mirror nightmares. The key to stopping the horror lay in confronting one's own past trauma, an act that seemed impossible in the face of encroaching dread. As the group's unity wavered, Emily's father's condition worsened, his body twisted into an unrecognizable mass. Their journey into the abyss was fraught with terror and the ever-looming question: was the Flesh Weaver manipulating their perceptions, or was reality truly unraveling? In a bid to decipher the journal's cryptic messages, the group stumbled upon a forgotten chamber beneath the town's church. There, surrounded by symbols etched into the walls, they confronted visions of their darkest moments. Shadows danced around them, whispering truths that cut deeper than any blade. As the visions intensified, their shared memories led them to realize that the source of the Flesh Weaver's power wasn't just fear. It was the potency of their deepest connections: love, regret, guilt, all twisted into a sickening symphony of torment. Emily understood that facing the darkness was the only way to unravel the curse. Within the distorted labyrinth of the town's heart, the group confronted the Flesh Weaver. Reality shifted like sand beneath their feet, the walls of the labyrinth manifesting their most vivid nightmares. Emily faced the specter of her mother's death. Victor relived his sister's torment. Selene confronted the demons she had long sought to bury, and Richard saw the faces of those he'd lost. With each fear confronted, the entity grew stronger, taking on increasingly horrific forms, monstrous amalgamations of flesh and dread. But within their unity, the group found strength. Emily embraced her father's twisted form, realizing that he held a key to the entity's defeat. In a climactic showdown, Emily's father revealed that the Flesh Weaver was bound by an ancient pact. To be freed, it needed a vessel, a willing host to embrace its darkness. United by their shared goal, the group channeled their deepest connections, a symphony of love and pain that shattered the entity's hold. As the labyrinth crumbled, the entity made its last stand, contorting into a monstrous form, a reflection of all their fears. In a crescendo of emotion and sacrifice, the group defeated the Fleshweaver, severing the ancient bonds that had tied it to their reality. Ravenscroft emerged from the abyss, scarred but victorious. The townsfolk who had suffered twisted transformations found themselves restored to their original forms. But the scars remained, both physical and emotional. Emily watched the meteor shower's fading remnants, a mix of awe and dread churning within her. The horrors they'd faced, the unity they'd forged. It was a testament to the strength that lay within the human spirit. As she turned away from the fading stars, she knew that some fears were meant to be confronted, for it was in facing them that true courage was born.